Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at Blast or the Blast Layer 2. This coin has turned out to be one of the biggest disappointment of 2025 even 2024, as you can see here. If we look at the token itself, it is basically down like 93% as of now, which is a massive price crash ever since its launch. So let's have a look at what is happening with the coin as of now and whether it has any potential to go up or not. So now, if you don't know what the Blast is, it is a layer 2 like others, but it has a very unique you can say utility. It is for the DeFi only, so it is basically the Blast is the only Ethereum layer 2 with native yield for ETH and stablecoins. So whenever you bridge stablecoins to the Blast, you will get something like USDB, as you can see here, which is basically USD Blast, and basically you will get yield, and the yield comes from Maker's DAO on-chain T-bill protocol, and USDB can be redeemed for DAI when bridging back to Ethereum. So this is one of the biggest utility that this layer 2 has, and as you can see here, in the future the Blast community will have the power to supplement or eventually replace MakerDAO with Blast native solutions or other third-party protocols. And I think when that happens, that is when the Blast coin could actually take off, because it will have because the community will have more power to decide. Anyways, they also have something called gas revenue sharing as well. So other layer 2s keep revenue from gas fees for themselves, but Blast doesn't do that. Blast basically gives net gas revenue back to the DApps where the revenue basically came from. So this is pretty good one, because DApps developer can keep this revenue for themselves or use it to subsidize gas fees for the users as well. So that's, I think, pretty good utility. Now what they have for the Ethereum, basically how basically they give yield for Ethereum from the layer 1 staking, as you can see here. I'm not going in depth as it is basically this it is basically just staking, you can say, rewards. In the future, the Blast community will have the power to decide or replace basically Lido, Blast native solution, or other third-party protocols. So in the future, users will have more power, but as of now that is not available. So that could be one of the reasons why the coin has failed to basically get that much demand, as you can see here. So even at its start, it had a market cap of over 500 million, around 500 million, and as of now it did actually go as high as 300 million back in December, but again it's barely not even above 100 million as of now. So that's not good. Again, now looking at the tokenomics of the coin itself, the coin has a max supply of 100 billion, which is a lot. 50% goes to the community, 25% goes to the investors, core contributors, 16.5 to the investors, and around 8% to the Blast Foundation. So like 25 billion to the core contributors, 16 billion to the investors, and like 8 billion to the Blast Foundation. And basically they will decide, some of the tokens were given in airdrops, some of them are given in I believe for the staking and something like that. I'm not actually going in depth in the detail for the community, because they are basically going towards community at the end. So that is up to the foundation, as you can see here. Now where the things get interesting for the core contributors and the investors. Now if we go to the CoinGecko, and you can see the tokenomics here, and from June of 1st to of this year, basically in 2025, investors as well as the core contributors start to receive their tokens. Now at first they both investors receive like 4.3 or 4.13 billion, and the core contributors got around like 6.37 billion, and as of now investors got around 4.47 and core contributors around 6.9 billion, which is a lot. Now that this is when the unlocked happened. This is the exact moment, as you can see here. Right after the unlock, the price basically tanked. So it went from here to basically here, which is a solid 34% price crash in just like 1 month, and that happened after a token unlocks, and I think that will continue to happen till the core contributors and investors receive their tokens, and that will end in 2028. So that means for solid 2 or 3 years Blast will have a lot of sell pressure, and if the demand for the Blast doesn't increase, that is going to impact the Blast price. So that means more pain for the Blast in the future as well. That's not good, I would say. We'll talk about the price in just a second. Now if we look at the Blast TVL, as it is a DeFi it is a DeFi layer 2, DeFi focused layer 2, it had a lot of hype and demand for the airdrop. So this is when the Blast airdrop was happening, as you can see here, and that is when a lot of users basically found points and basically went for the airdrop. And when the airdrop happened, the TVL started to fall, as you can see here. So the TVL went from 2.28 billion to as low as 100 million, and whoever basically got the airdrop sold and got out. So this will most likely, I think as of now, if a Blast want to improve, if the TVL starts to improve, there's a high chance that the token could actually improve, but it doesn't seem to be that case. So I think the best signal for the token, best signal for buying the coin would be that when the TVL starts to go up. As of now, it doesn't seem like that is the case. Again, if you look at the stablecoin market cap, it's like 87 million, and even if you look at the fees are not that high again as well. So overall, the Blast itself and its ecosystem is not doing that well. Even if we look at the inflows, let's see how it looks like. The inflows are down as well. So overall, it's not good, I would say, for the Blast. Now they did have a pretty big update. So basically they launched this is what they launched. This is their app basically for the iOS or Android. As you can see here, it has some features where users can actually earn up to, I believe, earn over 50% APY on USD from your phone by holding Blast. So that is a massive APY, as you can see here, but this is for their app exclusively, I believe. Now it has other things as well, as you can see here, integrated smart wallet, gas and sponsorship. So if you do that, you you basically go gas free, I would say. Again, I'm not sure, I have not downloaded it. Again, it seems to be a pretty interesting one, and they are hyping it a lot. And as you can see here, most of the time they are covering their app and nothing more on the X as of now. So I would say most of their focus is on their app, and they are trying to basically make it error free as of now. Now coming to the token itself, as of now, because of the hype for their app, there is a high chance the Blast token could actually improve as of now or go up. But for the long term, I'm really not sure about this coin. Even if you look at the other layer 2s, most of them are suffering. Arbitrum is doing pretty good because of the Robinhood partnership, I believe, but the rest are suffering. So I think the Blast could see a short-term relief, like it can go up as high as 28, or even I just say that as high as 40 if they announce something big. But I think this is going to be the pretty strong resistance for the coin as well. As you can see here, this seems to be the pretty strong resistance that seems to be hard to break as of now. Again, it can actually push to 33 or 40, but again after that I think it will make a new low, and it will most likely continue to go down unless there is a very high demand. If not, I don't think that the coin will actually do that well, at least for 1 to 2 years, because of this massive supply that has yet to come out. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.